This Big Sharp Man back out here on this Madden NFL 19 franchise mode. And yo, this season has been crazy up until now. Cause as you see, we have the Sunday night football matchup. We have Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. This is when Carson Wentz season ended last year. He had a whole injury that knocked him out, but the Eagles somehow won the title that year. So now it's time for their rematch. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the rankings and standings for everybody, if you don't know. As you see, the New York Jets are leading the entire NFL with an undefeated record. For the AFC, as you know, the Jets are still leading it by one game after taking out the Titans in Week 13. But the Titans are still right behind them, because Kansas City's trying to battle them for second place. And in the NFC, we got the Atlanta Falcons, who are 13-1. They're on now an 11-game win streak. They only lost one game at home, and that was it. And they just kept on winning until that. Then we got San Francisco, who won in the last episode over the Seahawks. So they stay number 2. Then we got New Orleans right behind them at 11-2. Then we got the Rams right behind them. Then we got the Eagles, then the Packers, then the Panthers, and then the Seahawks. Seattle is now on a losing streak again after losing to San Francisco. Speaking of San Francisco, they got the clean sweep of the Seahawks. So let's go ahead and get underway with Sunday night football from Los Angeles. Because remember, this is where Carson Wentz ended his season. He had an injury in Los Angeles, and that cost him his whole year. So the Rams are going to wear their yellow jerseys, and of course, the Eagles, they're going to wear their white jerseys, of course, because they're going to be on the road. But after this, Philly has to focus on the Houston Texans, who lost against the Jets before. So, let's go. Eagles, Rams, from Los Angeles. Yo, it is about to get crazy. I mean, like I said, the Rams need to win it all. They gotta win the entire season without losing another game. Cause they are right behind San Francisco. And since San Francisco beat Seattle, they won't be able to pass them. So they're gonna have to try again on another episode. Actually, they could try to in Week 17 as they take on San Francisco in Los Angeles.
It's girly power. It's a coach. We're set to go. This is Madden 19 on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Todd Gurley, fresh off a standout performance a week ago, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Who said the crowds wouldn't embrace football being back in L.A.? You certainly couldn't tell that by what we saw a few moments ago. These folks are pumped up as their Rams get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they have things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they're hot as can be. Winners of 8 of their last 9 games.
I don't know if you call this start a surprise exactly, but they've proven that they're going to be able to stand toe-to-toe with anybody.
Alright, so Philly is going to kick it off to the Rams to start the game. And we begin Sunday Night Football here in Los Angeles.
As we're underway in Week 15.
And this one will not be returned. It will hit in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Los Angeles offense led by that man, Chris Smooth. And yo, what a season he's had so far. Up to 3,000 yards passing. He has done pretty well. He has thrown some interceptions, but his team is up to 10-2 right now. Also with a tie, and that only tie was with San Francisco.
But that's what good leadership gives you, you know.
And he so wants to get his revenge for that. So 1st and 10. Here's Todd Gurley. And he gets 10 yards on that run. But he's short of the first down somehow, so now it's 2nd and inches.
The numbers on the ground for Gurley last week. Very productive. 3 touchdowns, 2 of them on the ground, 1 through the air.
And it will always be a compliment to say that a guy's got a nose for the end zone, and he sure had it last week. And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over.
So 2nd and inches for the Rams.
And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards?
They pitch it to Gurley. And I believe he got the first down, and he did. He passed the first down marker. Tackle made by Wesley Montgomery. So that is a first down for the Rams. Because after the Rams lost to the Saints, they was like, we're not losing no more. We got to win this thing all.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. They give it to Todd Gurley. And Gurley's still on his feet. And he gets down to the 42-yard line with a gain of 6, which leads to 2nd down.
With those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And also, while this game's going on, at the bottom of the screen, they will show you all the final scores from the Sunday's action. 2nd and 4. Here's Gurley. And he will get the first down to the 48-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move
6 yards and a first down Rams.
Those are back-to-back 6-yard runs, and if they're going to continue to get those types of plays, shoot, you just keep running the same stuff, don't you?
Yeah, it was 1st and 10 and 2nd and 4. Now 1st and 10 again.
1st and 10, here's Gurley. And he got nothing on that one, so now it's 2nd down. As we take a look at the Rams offense.
Quickly now, here's a look at the Rams offense.
I love watching Todd Gurley play because I think back to when he got drafted and so many people.
These guys right here, ever since they lost to the Saints, they became even better and started winning their games.
And he leads the Rams.
But since that, they have been pretty good. Here's Todd Gurley. And he gets down past the 50 and the 45 to the 43. Now this brings up a 3rd and 2 for Los Angeles.
He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here we go now.
3rd and 2. Here's Todd Gurley. And he will get the first down to the 38-yard line. That's going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Eagles' 38-yard line.
You hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here.
Here's play action fake, looking to throw. And he's taken down. Fletcher Cox with the sack. And that was a loss of about 8.
You've called plenty of games in your career.
That That was a loss of 8. Now 2nd and 18.
No doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago. And another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
2nd and 18. Here's Smooth. And he's going to get out of pocket and run. And he dives to avoid the hit. A gain of 20 and the first down. He's also been doing that in the season. He's been running the football by himself.
But didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first.
So after that scramble, it's now first down.
Back to throw now on first down.
Smooth. He's going to get out of pocket again and run. Oh, he sheds the tackle. And down he goes at the 13-yard line.
Nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
He's going to be running the football a lot in this one.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to think about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide
Smooth.
or too narrow.
He finds Gerald Everett, the tight end, which that brings us to the end of the first. 0-0 is the score. We're back to LA after this.
The threat of points on the horizon. 0-0 our score. EA Sports NFL Sunday returns following this. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going. They've got it 2nd and 6 to start things out.
Back here in Los Angeles. This is Sunday Night Football. The Eagles and Rams from Los Angeles. It is 0-0 right now. Rams with the ball, though, to start the second quarter.
They'll set up a throw.
Smooth. And he's going to get out of pocket, and he gets in for the Rams touchdown.
It's their quarterback. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive.
Just like I said, he's going to start running. Because those other games he wasn't running the football by himself. But he gets in for the touchdown, and the Rams lead 7-0.
They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. If they keep doing that in the fourth quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
And becomes tough for that defense if they're on
Here's
the field
Hecker
that
to
long.
kick it away.
They can continue that in future drives.
And this one will not be returned. It will go in the back of the end zone for a touchback.
So now here comes the Eagles offense.
Here comes Philadelphia's offense, led by that man, Carson Wentz. This is where he was done last year. He got injured last year against this team. Now he returns against the Rams, looking to get his revenge.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Ajayi. And he gets 13 yards on a run, and that's a first down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes
here's Ajayi on 2nd down. And he gets to the 41 with a gain of about 4 on that one. 2nd and 6.
In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
So 2nd and 6 after the 4-yard rush attempt. Wentz. And he finds Zach Ertz wide open. And he gets past midfield to the 43-yard line. 15 yards on the pass, and that's an Eagles first.
How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43.
First and 10. Here's Wentz. He's going to fire downfield in the end zone. And it is complete to Aguilar. Touchdown, Eagles.
Nelson Aguilar with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And that was really just a great
throw down the field.
Ordinarily, I'd like to say it was
An extra point is good. So it's 7-7 now.
With excellent coverage, he didn't get the benefit.
What a throw there by Carson Wentz to Aguilar.
Right there, they'll tell him, okay, of course you need to knock the ball away, but they won't be too upset with him. He did his job for the most part.
So
Elliott to kick it away. Here's the return from the end zone. Breaks through tackles, and he is down at the 28-yard line. And the Rams take over, 1st and 10.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say,
so 1st and 10 Los Angeles.
Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said,
here's Todd Gurley.
If you put it in the air,
and he gets 3 yards on the carry, 2nd and 7.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will
2nd and 7 for the Rams.
And open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Smooth. Looking to throw. And he's going to get out of pocket and run. And he gets down deep near the 45 to the 46.
The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
15 yards and a 1st down as we head to the 2-minute warning. It is a tie game here in Los Angeles. 7-7.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
So 1st and 10 for the Rams after that scramble.
Here we go now.
On 1st down,
smooth. He's gonna throw. And it's caught. It's caught to Tyler Higbee. Another 10 more yards and a Rams 1st down once more.
But with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Smooth. Fires day. And it's caught to Brandon Cooks. And he gets it inside the 15 to the 13. 31 yards.
From methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays.
So after that huge play downfield, it's now 1st and 10.
The defense off balance, got to drive the team towards a victory.
Smooth, looking to throw. He throws. And it's caught. Tyler Higbee for the Rams touchdown.
Tyler Higbee, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams are in for 6. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
Here's Zerline for the PAT. And he gets blocked. Wow. So the Rams aren't able to get the extra point. They will stay at 13. Zerline to Hecker to kick it away. And this one will not be returned. It will hit in the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the
Philly's offense now back onto the field. They scored on the last drive. They'll be hoping to do that again.
A whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll be hoping to score again. First and 10, here's Ajayi, and he's going to go nowhere, losing yardage.
He's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs. But the best backs
After that loss of gain is now 2nd and 14.
They fake the give. Now
Wentz trying to look for somebody, and he throws, and it's complete. And the Eagles are going to use one of their timeouts. There's just 38 seconds left on the clock.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 for Wentz.
Wentz now on 1st down.
Wentz, he will throw. And that is intercepted. It's picked off at the 40-yard line, and the Rams will take over.
And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
He was looking for Goddard that time, but he threw the interception. Now it's Rams football. Smooth. He's going to get out of pocket and run. And he gets it down to the 32-yard line. The Rams are trying to go fast.
No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can.
Because they know Philly gets the ball to start the second half. Smooth. He's going to get out of pocket and run. And he gets it down right at the 20. And they call a timeout with 3 seconds remaining. So the Rams, it looks like they're going to send the field goal unit out onto the field for a field goal to extend their lead. And it looks like they'll do just that. Zerline, his kick is good. And the Rams lead 16-7 at the half. We'll be back to Los Angeles after this.
With our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes as his guys remain unbeaten. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. 17-10, the final score. And finally on Christmas Eve, Monday Night Football, the last one of the year. No Monday Nighter in Week 17. We've got the Broncos and Raiders from Oakland. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
All right, welcome back to Los Angeles. We are set to start the third quarter here on Sunday Night Football. Here's the return by Wallace. Breaks through a couple of tackles, and he is down right at the 22-yard line. So the Eagles will take over 1st and 10.
Carson Wentz and the Eagles make their way out to the field. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, come on, get him right back out on the field and play again, right?
Well, here comes Philadelphia to start the third quarter.
Laugh and chuckle and let it go. He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter.
He fires downfield, and it's complete.
One-handed. Oh my, he pulled it in. It's a big
that is a
for the Eagles.
What a play. 46 yards.
You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length. Talk about giving your team a little juice. Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about
Here's Aguilar. He's going to take the sweep.
It permeates his way through the entire team.
And he gets down to the 29-yard line.
Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down,
here's Wentz. It looks like he's going to take off and run. And he'll get the first down to about the 22-yard line.
Wentz can pull it down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Here's Darren Sproles to run. He gets 4 on the carry. Now it's second and down.
Don't make something worse than what it was. Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Wentz, he's trying to look for somebody, and he's going to run for it. And he will get another first down as the tackle's made at the Rams' 9-yard line.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Looking to throw. Breaks the tackle. Wentz going to run for it. And he is in. Touchdown, Eagles.
Carson Wentz. His second touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score.
Carson Wentz gets his revenge from last year. He was trying to run it in for a touchdown, and he finally gets in.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Elliott now to kick this one away.
And this one will not be returned. It will hit in the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the Rams offense out again, led by Chris Smooth. He's been pretty good with his legs. He has done pretty good with his legs so far.
Other things break down as well. You know, you break the huddle, and you're not just playing what comes out at you. You're like, oh, God, don't let him outside of the pocket. Don't let him beat us with his legs. And then he starts to beat you other ways.
They'll come out throwing here on first down.
And Smooth is going to get out of pocket and run again.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
And that's going to be another first down for LA.
First down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Another scramble for the Rams.
There's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
First and 10, Smooth. And it's caught, Brandon Cooks. And he gets down at the 40-yard line.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
24 yards on the carry there.
Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Here's Todd Gurley on first down.
A beautiful fake. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
3 yards on the carry. Now it's second and 7.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly
Smooth play faking. Now looking to throw. Oh, and that one is incomplete. He was looking for Robert Woods that time, and now it's third down.
And incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly
Smooth looking to throw. The blitz was coming at him, and he's going to get out. He's going to get out of there. And he slides to avoid the hit.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
See, that has been the problem the entire game. The Eagles cannot stop the scrambling. The blitz was coming at Smooth, and he knew it. He knew it was coming. He broke 2 tackles, and then he just decided to go.
Double plus, big time play.
So after that scramble, is now 1st and 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look
Went. Oh, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins.
Malcolm Jenkins with the pick. And the Eagles will take over at the 14-yard line.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone.
So both teams have gotten a turnover.
Give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
Wentz throws downfield, and it's complete. And that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL.
16-14. What is going to happen? We will find out.
Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Back here in Los Angeles, it is a 2-point game.
They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
The Rams threw the interception. The Eagles going right down the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz.
Wentz. And he's taken down. It's a sack. Aaron Donald.
In there to get him, and that's sack number 12 for him on the year.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in
now
the
2nd and 21 after the sack.
Wentz to throw on 2nd.
Wentz, he's gonna try to throw it again, and he's taken down again. Samson Abukum with the sack that time.
Great season continues. 13 sacks for him now on the year.
Enough to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long.
3rd and 30 now.
Shifted to the other side of the football.
And Old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz.
Wentz, he fires deep, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 22.
It was picked off at the 22 by Hill, and the Rams will take over.
Well, you can just see this one coming, couldn't you? It's an obvious passing situation, 3rd and long. The defense is going to bring in 2 more defensive backs and say, you want to throw? Go ahead. We dare you. And it's just no one open anywhere. It's a come away with the interception.
All right, here we go.
1st and 10, Todd Gurley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms.
Here's Gurley on 2nd down. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage once again. And now it's 3rd down.
It brings up a 3rd and 10.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be
smooth
defensively.
He's trying to break out.
And you said key third down highlight.
And he fires wide open.
Inside the 25. And he's going to get this one
Wide open.
red zone. A big gain of 38 there.
38 yards.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Time for a break.
2 minutes
We're back
left.
to see what happens.
We'll be
after
back to
this.
see what will happen after this. Wow. That is in clutch time.
As we get you reset, and let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
So it is 16-14 still. Rams with the ball, looking to seal the win.
1st and 10.
Here's Todd Gurley on the run. And he loses a yard. Now it's 2nd down. Tackle made by Wesley Montgomery, the linebacker.
One thing that I know for sure, this is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL against the run. So when I look at my playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Smooth throws. Oh, and that would have been an interception they needed, but it's incomplete.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense. But in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
3rd and 11.
Flushed out right.
Smooth. He's going to get out of the pocket.
A solid
And he
run
gets it
11
down
yards.
to the
He sets the
10-yard line, which is short of the first.
That is 4th.
So the Rams are going to go for a field goal attempt to try to add on to their lead. And it is up and good. So it is now 19-14 with 1 minute and 22 seconds left.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And the Eagles will take over at the 25-yard line on the touchback.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday.
1st and 10. Here's Wentz. He throws. And it is complete. And he gets it down deep past the midfield.
And that one results in 35 yards.
Is this finna be the miracle?
Use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
They're trying to go fast. Wentz trying to get out of pocket, and he's taken down.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Samson Ebukam in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
The clock will continue to roll.
Back to throw.
Wentz throws, and it's complete.
And all the way down to the 5. Wentz able to hook up with Aguilar for a big
The
gain.
Eagles are still trying to. Wentz looking for the miracle.
Escaping the pressure.
Oh, Wentz.
Eluding the pressure right.
He's gonna run.
Oh, now he bowls him over.
And he is down at the 4-yard line.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
So with 4 seconds left, Philly looks to go for the miracle. They're looking for the miracle.
The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Wentz. And he's taken down. And that is it. The Rams win. What a sequence down there at the end.
Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over.
Wow.
Making a stand.
What a sequence down there.
Congratulations to them.
So for L.A., the win will be number 11 for them on the year. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Arizona Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll drop to 10-4 on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Houston Texans. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon.
Yo, bruh. Yo. I mean, yo, that jump was crazy. And the Rams get the victory at home. So they continue to roll as they're trying to stay alive in the playoff push. So they move to 11-2 on the season, while Philly drops to 10-4. That was the craziest finishes I've ever witnessed. They was at the 4-yard line, and Wentz could not get the slant off. So the Rams get the victory. So guys, if you are ready for the Monday night game between the New Orleans Saints and the Carolina Panthers, hit that like button. Make it splash on that like button.